Hey, Jake and David here with another episode of FieldFox Fundamentals.
Today we're going to be talking about real-time spectrum analysis, or the FieldFox's RTSA mode. And in traditional SA mode, the FieldFox is taking measurements for a small period of time and measuring amplitude over time, and then a small period of time after that, converting that data through FFT math to a frequency spectrum and putting this on the display. And as a result, the FieldFox actually has small periods of time where it's not acquiring any data at all.
Yeah, and problems can occur where if you have a quick pulsing signal or a spectrum that's rapidly changing over time, you can actually miss your signals and not get a full view of the frequency content that you're trying to look for. So with the RTSA mode, instead of having a period of data acquisition and then a period of FFT math and then another period of data acquisition, you actually have a period of data acquisition, and then while it's doing the processing on that information, another data acquisition period is occurring. So you have gapless data acquisition that allows you to capture signals that you would normally miss.
And there are actually three modes of real-time operation on the FieldFox. The first one, real-time spectrum, essentially shows the same thing that the traditional SA mode does. It shows amplitude versus frequency. The only difference is that it is showing it instantaneously in real time. The second mode, called density spectrum mode, shows amplitude versus frequency and frequency of occurrence, which makes this mode very useful for showing signals that fall on top of each other. The third mode, spectrogram mode, shows amplitude versus frequency and how these occur over time.
So what we're looking at today is the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi band at about 2.4 gigahertz on the FieldFox. And we're going to see that in traditional SA mode, it's going to be a little difficult to capture the quick pulsing Bluetooth signal that's coming from my cell phone. So if we are to go first to our SA mode, we will see that it's very difficult to capture the quick pulsing Bluetooth signal being transmitted from my phone. We see bits and pieces of it pop up here and there, but since there are gaps in our data acquisition, we miss a lot of the content that we're hoping to capture. So to remedy that, we're going to look at the real-time spectrum view within the RTSA mode. It is here within this mode that we're able to capture the full Bluetooth pulse. We're able to see things that we would normally lose within our traditional SA mode. So by utilizing the different views within the real-time spectrum analyzer mode, we're able to get a great view of what's really going on in our spectrum and see a lot of things that we wouldn't normally see in a traditional SA mode. One of those things was an interfering pulse that we're actually going to take a deeper look at next time as we go into our pulse measurement video.
If you'd like to learn a little bit more about real-time spectrum analysis, just visit the app note in the description. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.